I lost my foot in a forklift accident and I gave up construction after that. I lost my toes for $17 an hour. When I first originally started driving it, I was like, oh my God, like I'm on a forklift. I had a job in a warehouse. And most of my coworkers, when they would see me driving, I would constantly get stared at, scrutinized on either my appearance or being a woman. It was a regular morning. I was supposed to be in the very next aisle. I didn't make a wide enough turn to fully come out. In between the aisles were metal poles. When I went to go brake, my forklift would not stop. So at that point, I put my leg out to brace for impact, but my foot had gotten caught in between the metal pole that was right here and then my forklift that was right there and crushed it sideways. I was able to get my sock to kind of slip out of the shoe. When I got off, I just see a puddle of blood coming from my foot. I arrived to the hospital. I did an initial surgery. They did everything that they could to repair it. I left the hospital feeling very hopeful that I was gonna have like a full recovery. I went back in. That is when I got the news that there's no blood flow to the end of your foot. I was given the option if I wanted half of my foot or half of my leg amputated. I was just in shock, like it would be half my foot. I was just a mess. I just remember the morning of my amputation, I just remember just shaking from being so scared. My whole life is gonna change. They take me back to surgery. Then I wake up. That's when I see my foot for the first time. And it's just like a little small nub. And that's when I would just start hyperventilating. I spent about a month in the hospital. I just remember 5 months of being wheeled around was the hardest to come to terms with. I didn't want to look at my foot because I did not want to accept my reality. It wasn't until I was told by the surgeon that I was going to be having to do daily wound care that I actually had to see it for the first time. After about a year, the small accomplishments that I would make, like walking or have my nub out bare in public, I was just so proud of myself that I wanted to spread awareness. Things like this are unexpected and they happen and you can't control it at the end of the day, but you can control how you overcome it. I will never return back on a forklift. At the end of the day, I lost my toes for $17 an hour. I am seeing, are you?